The Party Never Ends has just released as an alleged send-off to Juice WRLD's album discography. Now, I've been a closeted Juice WRLD fan on this channel for the longest, but I am very excited to talk about this album today, and so is my best friend Ryan. So for the second time on this channel ever, he will be joining us for this album review.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan, also known as Taikomi. Follow me on YouTube and SoundCloud. I've been a big Juice WRLD fan since the 6th grade, so I'm also excited to review this album with my boy Conflicted, and let's get into it.
Woo! With that being said, get you some cranberry juice, some Cheerios, and let's get into this review. So I was scared when I first seen this cover art. It's pretty much a direct copy of Graduation by Kanye, but it's mostly just because it's the same artist who made that. I also was a little bit nervous when I seen this feature list, but honestly, after listening to this album, I think it's a lot better than I really expected. I mean, I do wish that they had Rental on here. I think Rental is one of the greatest Juice WRLD songs that I've ever heard in my entire life. It's a beautiful masterpiece of a song. With that being said, we're going to get into the song by song right now, starting off with The Party Never Ends. And honestly, I think it was a great start to this album. Grand instrumentals, and it really gets you excited for this album, just starting off very strong.
Yeah, no, it was a really strong start. Like, I wasn't expecting the deep bass, but it was really appreciated. Like, it came in hard. Like, it had, like, Juice WRLD's favorite phrase, the party never ends. Like, just never, even after his death, like, he's always gonna be there, gonna be blasting his music. Like, he's always gonna be here in the world, and I really appreciate that message.
Yeah, I definitely think that was a great overall message of this album. It was very exciting. The second song on here, I actually did not like. I mean, me and Ryan have a different view on this. He's probably going to give his in a second here. I think the overall song was pretty good, but there was a couple of bad lyrics, in my opinion, that definitely made it harder to bump outside of my earbuds. But with that being said, the vocals at the end sounded really expressive and emotional. I just wish that the audio quality here could have been a little bit more polished, but at the end of the day, bro, it's kind of difficult when you're mixing posthumous albums because you don't have a lot of material to work with. With that being said, what's your thoughts on this, Ryan?
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna glaze this song like a honey bun. Like, this is my this is one of my favorites on the album. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love that talk of, like, the feeling of not being able to fit in. Like, he's a misfit. Like, I love that. The instrumental, just amazing. The guitar beat, I love that.
Dude, it was nice.
It was really nice. He flows over it so well, and, like, he's just, like, talking about being in love overall. Like, one main girl, forget a mistress. Like, I love, so, like, I appreciate it.
That's valid. We next have the song All Girls Are the Same Too. Bro, I hate this.
Yeah, no, this song sucks.
Yeah, bro.
No, okay, wait, let me clear up real quick.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD, he did good on it. I won't lie.
That's valid.
I'm not gonna sound like I hate Nicki Minaj. I don't hate Nicki Minaj. I appreciate her music. Dude, her vocals are amazing.
Yeah, and low-key, bro, Nicki Minaj is one of the greatest discographies as a whole in female rap, and honestly, even in rap in general. I feel like the problem here is it's so forced on an already forced sequel. Like, trying to force it to be a massive song, it just felt like a cash grab. And yeah, bro, I mean, I will say though, or I'll let you say it, bro, the way he sings the insecurity, bro, the way he sings the word insecurity is crazy.
Insecurity! Yeah. Like, he hit that.
It's beautiful, bro.
It was beautiful.
It's wicked.
And, like I said, Nicki Minaj, I don't think was the right fit. Like, with that song, it was very vocal-esque. I feel like Kid Laroi would have been better on it, in my opinion. He already had a song on the album that I liked, but I feel like Kid Laroi would have been a better fit.
Yeah, because who just slapped Nicki Minaj on the album? Did she even want to be there? I don't know, bro. Like,
it didn't feel like she wanted to be there.
Yeah, she's like I'm just do this for some money right quick. Let me put my verse on here. But next we have Lace It. I think this is an incredible song. No, wait, no, I don't.
Yeah,
wait.
no, what?
I cannot believe that they forced an Eminem feature on this song,
crazy.
Bro.
I can't believe it either.
Dude, it's sickening. And honestly, why is he here? Like, why is he here? And I honestly cannot stand Eminem's voice and his, like, awkward confidence. And I know as an entertainer, bro, like, even I have, like, an awkward confidence somewhat. But he seems like he's, like, too good for you. Like he's rapping at you like he's, like, looking down on you almost. I just don't like it. And it also has a good message, but it just sounds like he's, like a weird uncle trying to force it on you. Like, you do not do this. Don't do this. Like,
yeah, like, don't get me wrong. Eminem's a good rapper. Like, his rap game was good. But, yeah, like, the song was so hard before he came on.
I swear, bro.
Lace it, take it. Like, it was so hard.
It was fire.
And then it comes in, like, I got a bottle of, like, no, get out.
Trying to give us Godzilla 2, bro. I don't want to hear that. I'm not going to lie to you. Cuffed. is an incredible song. I actually liked the guy at the beginning. Even though he was random, it definitely helped out the album sounding like a concert. I think that it had great production on here, bro. His flow was crazy, especially at the end of this track. And he just didn't stop, bro. Like, it changed my life. The flow was generational, life-changing.
Yeah, like, I agree with the idea of, like, it really helped make it feel like a Juice WRLD concert. But in my opinion, it might be a hot take, I don't really like the idea of adding that part. But only because when you're listening to the album, like, straight up, like, continuously, it kind of takes away from it just because, like, it cuts in. It takes like, a big cut from the album.
Yeah, I was going to say also, I mean, I could kind of see that perspective as well in terms of, like, I feel like it's almost just like they wanted to be on the album. Like, these guys just, like, kind of forced themselves on it. Like, dude, let's be on the Juice WRLD album. Let me put myself on here because I worked on it. And, yeah, I definitely could see that being a problem. I think the overall flow on this song, though, was pretty good. One of the greatest on here. KTM Drip was also definitely one of the best. I like the electric piano sounding beat. I think he definitely cooked. I'm actually let you talk about this one. I know you like this one a lot.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a top 3 in my album. Like, 100%. The instrumental, heavenly. That electric keyboard you were talking about, oh my god. Don't get me salivating over here. Like, that song was beautiful. He was just talking about his fame and how he kind of just wants, like, he gets what he wants in a way, but it wasn't, like, gloating. Like, it wasn't, like, some people rap like that, and you just feel like, dude, you're not better than me.
Yes, bro.
But, like, he did it in a way that did not make you feel, like, lower than him. He was just talking about, like, his life, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And speaking back to what you talking about salivating, he actually had a bar where he sounded like Diddy World almost. You know what I'm saying? It was like a Diddy type of bar where he was like, I have so many girlfriends, bro. You could have one, bro. You want one? I'll sell one to you. I think that was definitely crazy. But I think even though it sounds crazy, it added to the song, which is kind of weird because the two biggest weird parts of this song added to it being kind of funny in a way, or even just likable in general. Like, it was a pretty likable song. Love Letter is a great song. He had great chemistry with the beat. I kind of feel like the Lucid Dreams bar was a little bit forced, but it still sounded good. What's your thoughts on this?
Like I said before, it's not a Juice WRLD without a love song. It's really not.
That's valid.
It's really not.
That's so valid.
I kind of like the Lucid Dream mention. I understand what you mean by it felt forced, but I kind of appreciate it. Like, I heard it and I was like, oh wait, Lucid Dreams, he mentioned it.
That makes sense.
Like, you know when you're watching a movie and they're like here's the title. He said the thing.
Yeah.
And
that's the thing.
There was this one bar, I don't know exactly how it went, 'cause I kind of forgot, but it's like, here we go again, blah, 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 blah. We gotta be more than friends, blah, blah, blah. This is real love, not pretend. And, like, you can just really tell that he loved his girl, which makes it kind of sad seeing what happened after his death with, like, Ali Lottie.
Yeah, dude. By the way, bro, Ali Lottie, bro. I don't know if you guys, if you are subscribed to this channel, I hope that you might have seen what happened with Ali Lottie. She went down the deep end, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just sold all his stuff to, like, fans and stuff, and, like,
yeah, bro. Some dude she was dating is crazy. But this next song called Condone It, I think it was a good song. I think that it definitely did not have as much oomph as the other tracks. The ending where he was shouting out a bunch of dead artists right before he performed Legends at a concert, you could tell that's what he was doing there, because that's what he normally does at, like, the concerts, where he'd, like, be like, this one's for this guy, this guy, this guy, and then he'd play Legends, which is obviously one of his biggest hits. But instead it actually leads into Goodbye from the Kid Laroi, which was pretty good. I'm gonna let you continue on this though, because I know you had something to say about this song.
It had a choppy flow, which is not a bad thing at all. I really liked it.
That makes sense.
It was a great song, but in my opinion, it didn't match the rest of the album.
That's valid.
It's not a terrible thing. It's not a bad thing, but it didn't match. I still loved it though. Like, halfway through the song, also he added, like, a deep overlay, which I feel added that oomph that the song needed. I just wish he had that in the beginning half.
That makes sense. And then this next song is Goodbye from the Kid Laroi, and I think that this song was pretty good. He definitely has some beautiful vocals, bro. Beautiful emotional vocals on here, especially because he looked at the Juice WRLD so much, and you could tell that in these lyrics, a lot of this affected him so much. These slow instrumentals also made it a lot more beautiful, and I think that it was honestly a nice addition. I was a little bit concerned when I didn't see Juice WRLD was actually on this track, but yeah, I think it was interesting.
Yeah, no, it was, like you said, I saw Kid Laroi as, like, a only person on the song, and at first I was like, isn't this a Juice album? Like, where am I? How did I end up on a Kid Laroi album? But
yeah, he's just there.
I wasn't expecting it, but it was a really beautiful song, like you said. The vocals were heavenly, and the message was just a great send-off to Juice WRLD. And lyrics weren't special in my opinion,
That
but
makes sense.
you can tell it was from the heart, and that's really all that mattered with that song, because it was just a send-off, you know?
Yeah, I think that was a really good way of putting it. The lyrics, some of the lyrics on you were so basic, like, when you died, I thought about the time that I seen you. It's just like, okay, well, it's like every person who dies ever, you know, like, but I mean, it's definitely coming from the heart. You could tell the emotion in his voice.
Yeah.
Party by Myself, he sounded high as hell on this song. It's almost disturbing to add this to the track list, but it definitely had a great placement on the album, just being after that Kid Laroi song. And I still think that it sounds really great, and honestly being one of the best on the track list, despite how horrible his vocals sounded on here. And well, not horrible vocals, his like
Intoxicatedness.
yeah, bro. With that being said, that's really all I gotta say about this song. How do you feel about this?
Yeah, no, you can tell that he's like going through it on this song. Like you said, he's like high off his butt, man. Like
Dude,
he was cooked. Like you can tell he's clearly intoxicated, but it doesn't take away from the song, because you can just hear that like he needed help.
Yeah.
Which is so sad.
Yeah, and also, I mean, when you come into a Juice WRLD album, you're aware that he's on drugs. Like, the entire album, he's like, I'm on drugs, I'm on drugs, I'm on drugs.
Chasing with another perk.
Yeah. So I think that it's almost like an awareness song, and I think it's definitely good too. It sounds really good.
Yeah, like it's hard to understand what he's saying, but when you do hear it, it's still beautiful. Like, there's something that does concern me. It doesn't concern me, but like there's mentions of needles in the song, which makes me like wonder what the drug intake was that he was actually like on and doing.
Dude.
And there's a part of the song that he mentioned, he was like, need to let go of the past, but my anxiety is a handful. And like, that's just like
Crazy, bro.
that's just crazy. I feel so like that song makes you just feel a lot for him.
Yeah, it definitely makes you get honestly more emotional for him.
Exactly.
on this song. And yeah, next we have Adore You, and it's probably my favorite love song on here. I think it had great production, great style overall, and I didn't actually write a lot for this song down, but I think that it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, definitely a better love song than Love Letter. There's a part of the song, I'm gonna mention a lot of lyrics here.
That's valid.
But there's a part of the song where it was like, you belong with me or no one else at all. And you can tell that like he just adored her. Probably the only thing that kept him from like falling apart as a person. And like, you know, like I'm sure a lot of us have been through like that feeling before, that like a specific person's like holding you together. So like you can just tell that he was in love with like her. And it was definitely one of the best love songs I've heard from him.
Yeah. I wonder what he thinks about Ali Lottie right now, if he were to see her right now.
Probably disappointed.
Yeah, because like, dang, because there's a difference between moving on after your boyfriend died and then giving all of his stuff away to a fan.
And like the way that she was like promoting information about his death was like really inappropriate.
On her OnlyFans, bro, which was wild. She's like, you guys gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans so you could see Juice WRLD stuff. I'm like, that's crazy. And I think I even heard somebody say that they might have had a sex tape on her OnlyFans of her and Juice, and that's disturbing.
I really hope that information is not true.
Yeah, I hope that's not true too, bro, because that's wicked. Next we have Celebrate. I think that Offset had a great verse on here. Me and Ryan actually wrote the same thing, bro. It had such eerie vibes, and I think that he had great chemistry with Offset, and Offset even started ad-libbing Juice WRLD on here. With that being said, what do you think about this song?
It was a hard song. Like you said, we both agreed that the beat was eerie, and Offset matched the energy really well. I feel like he's like the one feature on the album that I actually liked.
That makes sense. He definitely was. I think I agree with that. I think he definitely was the best feature on here. But with that being said, Jeffrey is on this song, and my name's Jeffrey, bro. I don't know if you know that, but I also enjoy this song. I've been listening to this song for years, bro. Crazy flows, crazy beat selection, crazy verses. All of them are good. And I'm just glad that he didn't change it a lot. I know a lot of the time people would change the artist's posthumous music up a lot, and they kept all the good things about the song in here. Definitely my favorite on the album, and it's just great, bro. The second half of the song, every single verse was solid. With that being said, what do you think of this song, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey now.
Yeah.
It's definitely, like you said, one of my favorites, if not my favorite. It was up there. Like, it, honestly, thinking about it again, might be number one. That was an insane song. The chorus, insane. It was just beautiful.
Dude.
The second half of the song really came in clutch, but the song didn't even need a clutch. It just made it better, which is insane. I did not think it could get better, but he just did it anyway.
That's a good way of putting that, bro. He literally clutched up in the second half, bro. After he didn't even, like, he clutched up throughout the first half, and then he clutched up again. It's crazy. Barbarian also is an incredible song. Probably my second favorite on the track list. The flow here was crazy. And I know that Juice freestyles a lot of his albums and music, but if he freestyled this song, I would be shocked.
I agree with that. That would be crazy if he freestyled it, because it was just so, like, it was a lot.
Swear, bro. It was crazy.
Definitely number 2 on the album for me. One of my favorite lines. It's not even like a deep line at all, but like Scooby-Doo as a kid, I was meddling. Like, that is hard.
That's a bar.
That's just a bar.
I was meddling.
The song just goes incredibly hard, and his flow is just impeccable.
That makes sense. And honestly, if the songs Jeffrey and Barbarian were the songs climbing up a mountain of excitement, then the song Best Friend featuring Fall Out Boy was jumping off of that cliff without a parachute, bro. That song should be more than deleted. If I see Fall Out Boy in person, I will publicly shame him, bro. And
shame on you.
Shame on you for making this song. It was just completely forced on there. And honestly, I think that this might be just as bad as the Nicki Minaj and Eminem verses on here.
Dude, not even just as bad. This is like 10 times worse. There was no reason for him to be here.
Who thought of that?
Yeah, no, I saw Fall Out Boy in the features, and I already didn't like it. Like,
I already had strong opinions on this.
I didn't even have to listen to it yet, and I was like, no way.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's wicked.
Like, it's not even a horrible song. I just don't know why Fall Out Boy was here.
That makes sense.
It didn't match the energy at all. Like, Juice WRLD was rapping and all that, and he was flowing, I won't lie. Like, it's not my favorite Juice WRLD song, but he was flowing.
Yeah.
And then Fall Out Boy comes in, and
butchers
it was like a car crash. That's how I felt. I felt like I was in a car crash.
They're speeding up, and he just hit a brick wall, bro.
The one thing that they did decently well was the drumming. That drumming at the end of their verse
was nice.
It was really nice.
It makes sense.
Not really much of a message other than Juice WRLD saying that he loves money, which, fair enough. Yeah. But it was a good song.
Yeah, that's valid. Floor It was a also very good song, and it saved the excitement of this album. The whole saying that this girl looked like Michael Jordan and Randy Orton without makeup was pretty funny.
Crazy.
It was wild, bro. I honestly did not like the bar where he was like, let's have a conversation, my crotch and your, you know. It's just low brow. Shame on you, Juice WRLD.
I put it in my top 5 for sure.
That's valid.
It was a good song.
It was great.
It was great, yeah. In the song, he was talking about how he isn't like lying about how he feels and what he does, which is like, I really enjoyed it because a lot of rappers cap rap, which is not a bad thing. You know, Lil Tecca. I don't have a gun.
I've never went to France.
I've never done any of these things, actually.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him because like he said like he was still taking these drugs like before the album or before the record company picked him up and all that. Like, it's still sad, don't get me wrong, but like I wish he didn't do those things, but that's just what he talked about, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like you said, dissing all the girls on the song was crazy.
Yeah.
That one line where he was like, on Instagram she Beyonce, in real life she a Randy Orton.
Yeah,
that's
funny,
crazy.
Bro. That was funny. Oxycodone, the second to last song here, had some great flows, which low-key, this album had some of my favorite Juice WRLD flows. Pretty good in the discography, as well as the drums on here were pretty great. The build-up before each verse was also very great, mixing with the vocals and the instrumentals, and yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have much written down for this song, but I did really appreciate the instruments. The drumming, it just added a whole new vibe to the album. Like, there was like a whole different song, and it was just really enjoyable.
That makes sense. I think it definitely added to it a lot. Spend It was a positive way to end off this album without being too sad. Just a nice vibe overall. I know a lot of the other posthumous albums from Juice WRLD, they try to make it like all sad and stuff. I think that this was a great ending to this album. And honestly, if the last 6 songs removed that Fall Out Boy song, it would have been a crazy 5-song run. That's all I gotta say about that, though.
I agree with that. Like, it was a great way to end the album. It was the final song. The cha-ching ad-libs went hard. The flow was impeccable. The ending of the song really just made me, like you said, it wasn't too sad, but it still gave me that feeling of like dang, like,
yeah.
Like, the message was beautiful on how you can do anything like you put your mind to.
That's valid.
That's a great way to end it.
Yeah, I agree with you also saying it has like a little bit of like a wow, like, oof. With that being said, that this album had a great overall vibe. I think that it started off with a roller coaster at first with a couple of the mainstream songs forcing it. Wasn't too long of an album despite being 18 songs. Maybe could have cut like a couple songs out, like the Eminem song and the Nicki Minaj song and the Fall Out Boy song.
Basically just any song with a feature.
Yeah, pretty much, like, essentially. And I'm happy that this album felt like a party, bro, like a concert, like they intended it to be. And it's honestly could be better than his last 2 posthumous releases. Maybe not better than Legends Never Die, but I think it is low-key better than Legends Never Die.
I agree with that. It was a great album. It was a great final album, which in my heart, I hope there's more to come.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the way it ends, it's the way it ends, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's valid. And I think that this album is probably maybe like a 7.3 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10. What do you give it, Ryan?
Ooh, that's hard. I would probably say closer to an 8 to an 8.5.
That makes sense.
I feel like the features really took it down.
Yeah.
If it was just a Juice WRLD song, if it had this Jeffrey, Barbarian, all those hard songs, man, that would have been a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
That's completely valid. I think that it definitely took it down a lot. With that being said, though, that's pretty much the end of this video. I have my socials right here, as well as me and Ryan might be doing a new skit channel sometime in the future, so make sure to look forward to that, the Jeffrey and Ryan Show. We've been best friends since the first day of kindergarten, and we've had this entire thing where it's like the Ryan and Jeffrey Show or the Jeffrey and Ryan Show. It's been incredible throughout our entire childhood, growing up and all that. So I would love to make that have a appearance on a YouTube channel. With that being said, I love you all very much. Ryan, you have anything else to say?
Yeah, definitely look forward to that Jeffrey and Ryan Show. It's gonna have really cool things on there. Like, there might be music, there might be gaming, there will be skits. Like, it's gonna be a whole jumble of random nonsense, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it. I hope you guys do too. Again, socials are here. Check me out on SoundCloud.
That's fine.
SoundCloud and YouTube. I make music. I'm planning on starting a gaming channel soon in the future. I just hope you guys can come in and enjoy.
Heck yeah. Thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much. I'm Conflicted, and I'm out. Peace.